E3 is still going on.
Hey, you're breathtaking, guys.
You breathtaking. We are breathtaking. Welcome to
episode 401 of the Dead Pixels Internet.
Yes, the E3 edition.
Oh, 42.
Oh,
402. Oops.
402. Why you got the dollar sign over the
it's
one?
It's a $4
Oh,
yeah,
1 plus 1 is 2.
Yeah.
Add 400 towards it.
It's your host Joe
and Lauren, and we are back.
We're back for the E3 extravaganza.
Yes, but before we talk about E3,
yeah,
let's talk about what happened on Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah.
JoJo
Friday. Holy shiitake mushroom.
Yeah, the reveal of your buff.
Your buff. The buffness of my stand. The buffness of Doppio.
Yeah.
Well, Doppio was kind of strong, but now he's like super strong. That boy swole. The face, the revealance of Diabolo. The whole essenceness of pretty much stolen Obakio's lipstick. And make it his own.
Yeah.
Diabolo!
Yeah.
And to see Pornoff is pretty much just half one eye, which you realize, oh yeah, he does just have one eye. And
he has one eye and also he has no legs. And
no legs. I have no legs.
And one arm.
And one, oh yeah, one arm. No.
Yeah, he has one arm.
Oh yeah, he does. Because the other one's mechanical, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn.
Dude, that dude.
Okay, so.
Feel bad for Polnareff.
So, what happened was in episode 33 of JoJo Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. So they show pretty much what happens between Buccialetti after the fight against Sekko. And it's pretty much Doppio is pretty much just running down. Doppio sees him, blah 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 blah. Vulcan comes in. Next you know, some hijinks happen. Diabolo appears, and then you know he's like, "Holy shit, it's Diabolo!" And then she's like, "Oh shit, it's Silver Chariot!" And then you know, "Holy shit, Silver Chariot's like, just throw in the air!" And then you know, Pornoff became a donut.
Donuts again.
Donuts again because Friday was Donut Day and Araki's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And so it was triple threat.
Yeah.
Triple threat with all that.
Triple threat. You know that's already out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I thought. I'm like, it's out.
It's been out for like 2 months.
Oh, we're talking about the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I should watch that.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
So okay, all this happened, and then you like,
yeah.
Ooh, and this, you know, you see this mysterious figure just walk in the background.
Yeah, just wait till the end, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it is basically, it's like 6 episodes left.
Yeah.
Which is, by the time we get into the end of July.
Yeah, in July, then we have to wait for maybe 2 years for Stone Ocean.
Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Anyway, so yeah, that was a good episode. I like that one a lot. But you know, it's getting close, so we're gonna see what's gonna go on with this.
Exactly.
With this,
you have to savor it all because it's gonna be a while for like.
It really didn't feel like 33 episodes, you know, because it felt like it went by fast. Like, oh, we're already at this point right now. Holy crap. Anyways, yeah. Hey, so anyways, yeah, E3.
E3 happened. It started actually on Saturday.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into a lot of E3 because a lot of it was kind of like, oh, it's this one game. Oh, okay, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, only thing I have to say is, okay, I give you cliff notes. Who started Bethesda?
It was technically
EA,
but I did not.
EA didn't have nothing interesting.
Yeah, I'm like,
for me.
It's just
like
Fallen Order. The Jedi one.
Oh yeah, and which I say okay.
I thought I'm like that looked cool.
I said okay.
That's a better step in the direction of what it was.
But
before.
it's made by
Respawn.
So
yeah.
I have hope.
Yeah, I have hope too.
But this is EA, so I'm like it's 50-50 for me.
Exactly.
But then Bethesda came out.
No, that was Microsoft the next day.
Oh, Microsoft was the next day. And then people was like, "This sucks. This sucks."
I don't know. I will say is like I like it because I'm more of an Xbox fan than any of the other ones. But
also, it pretty much they became game of services now. It's like, hey, guess what? You can get Game Pass.
Pushing that thing.
You get Game Pass on PC now and maybe on the Epic Store, so you can get all this shit on multiple accounts.
Yeah.
You like games, right?
And
here's fucking games.
Yeah, they were kind of more of a broad, like, this is how broad E3 is. Like, we'll just talk about things from every single, single thing.
And also, here's the new console we got. But it's coming out, Project Scarlet. Scarlet from Mortal Kombat X. From not Mortal Kombat 9, aka Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah. Exactly.
So his Project Scarlet, she'd probably be red or probably not. Who knows? But it's coming out soon. Not this year soon, but next year soon.
Yeah, remember one was called Scorpio too.
Yeah, that was the the Scorpio,
the and then there was the Project Natal.
And that's that.
No, Project Natal wasn't that the Connect?
Oh yeah,
then it turned into Connect.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so weird to think like, so now it's officially confirmed now, like, for new consoles. I'm like, that's I said again, I'm like, that kind of sucks for the X people. To, like, they got X and then like 2 or 3 years later, it's like, oh, now there's a better version. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's just like
it is what it
is.
It
is what it is right now. So what ifs? But it's just like, okay, and then like, oh yeah, we got games come out. First party games. You like first party games? We got them come out now. Which a lot of people was complaining about last year because like, how you guys don't have games come out.
Well, they released one of their best ones, which was Cuphead. I don't know what else they got.
Like how
Gears of War 5.
Yeah. No, but like, how you gonna have games come out which y'all have, and they got games come out, people be like, oh well, you need fucking games come out now. But like, bro, you can't have it both ways. You can't.
Yeah.
And that's Cyberpunk 2077.
Which stole the show. Technically not an exclusive.
Not exclusive,
but they were lucky enough to have it in there. It could have easily gone to the PlayStation 1 if they chose
PlayStation 1?
PlayStation, that one.
But it's not because Sony was not there. So
I know,
so
it was up to Microsoft to pick up the slack.
To pick up the ball and run it through, and they did. And the ball, they gave the ball to our boy Keanu Reeves, aka Jonathan Jojo Rick, to pretty much to handle the ball.
Wake up, samurai! We got a city to burn.
And take the glasses off Keanu Reeves. Oh shit! Then they know he was on the stage.
Yeah.
And pretty much hamming up with the crowd, but people loved him.
Yeah.
And people
you can tell he's like, he's not a gamer because he's just like, I'm always attracted to interesting stories. I'm like, you do you.
Like, you know, Keanu.
I know you're not into this whole game stuff, but
it's cool though. We got you here.
Yeah,
awesome.
And that makes me interested to getting Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, exactly.
I was never a fan of the Witcher games. It's always on sale.
Always on sale, yeah.
Witcher 3 at least on Xbox, and I hear it's like one of the best.
I have Richard 3 and have to say it's a really good story.
Oh,
it's a really good story. Like gameplay wise, it's like I say, it's beautiful. It reminds you of a better version of Fallout. Or Fallout 3. Like I talk about like a single player campaign. Okay. It's very, very great. Okay. And like it's like modern, like pretty much all that stuff. It's like it's a fun game. It's just you have to sink a whole lot of hours into it. It's just like I just don't have that time. I just don't. Unless it's like a game, you know. I'm a pacifist game reviewer, but I'm not like
pacifist.
But I'm not like a quote unquote like a video game journalism. I'm a 2-bit video game journalism, but I'm not like I don't get paid for reviewing games. If you guys want to pay us, please email us now. But but no, it's just like Witcher. It's a really good series, and CD Projekt Red they pretty much is one of those. And you don't really consider them indie, but they are an indie company. You're like, oh, they are a AAA company. No, they are an indie fucking company. And you realize like they are one of the biggest indie companies. And you be like, I won't see stuff when they end. No, Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those games that I'm really intrigued.
Yeah,
maybe getting it.
Yeah,
you know, just depending on it.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll see how it turns out too.
And also, like I saw like. There's the standard edition and there's the collectible edition, and they said there's only just 2 different editions. You can get the standard one, which is fine, or you want to get the collector one, and they added like all this bonus shit towards it, like the statue, like the figure, the map of the city, like all these bells and whistles shit. And I'm just like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're probably one of like the top leading companies in game development at least. So I was like, hell yeah. I just like the fact that you got Keanu Reeves in there too. He's a hot man right now.
Yeah, he's a hot man. You know what? And that game comes out on my sister's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like okay, so 4, 16, 20. So 20 if you do the math. So 20. Ho 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 ho.
Exactly. And then he goes on stage and he's like, do you guys want to know the release date? It's like, man, Keanu Reeves, I don't know. You just have such a you know what? I'm here for you guys.
Yep.
And he's like, here it is. Check this out. I'm like, dude, you're so fun. You're so weird. Because I want to see more in comedies. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, he was in that Netflix movie.
Yeah, he is. And I wish they didn't spoil that. And I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, I did not. I think someone told me, but I said Keanu Reeves in that. Like, what? Then I saw the scene in it. And I was just like, wow. Keanu Reeves it kind of made me just want to fast forward the whole thing.
I know,
and just find Keanu Reeves just like, I know there was gifs of him doing like him in that same outfit, got glasses. He's like, I'm just like, well, I wonder where's that gift from? It's from that fucking movie.
Oh man.
But
yeah, he's been John Wick. He's done that.
Neo.
And then he's gonna be in the Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted one. Yep.
Which I'm like, that's going to be a weird departure from him seeing him right there.
But that's a comedy that you want to see. Now the movie, Keanu.
Oh, Keanu.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that even came out.
Yep.
And he was the voice of the cat, which is great. Also, he's going to be in Toy Story 4.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of the voices in there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, that dude's blowing up again.
It never ages.
Yeah, he's the coolest dude, and there's a billion memes of him on
Oh, yeah.
Twitter, on Reddit, and all that stuff. They love him now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, we're all for that. After that, we have Ori coming out also to 2020. Again, I'm like, I love Ori. At least the first one. That was a fun game.
Well, this is the second one, so you may love that one.
It's also going to be available first day on the Game Pass.
Yes.
And I'm like, hell yeah. And I'm like, I'm so happy that all these things are getting, most of the games are going to be on the first day on the Game Pass. Minecraft Dungeons. I immediately saw, I'm like, is this what, Minecraft dungeon crawler? Then it's just called Minecraft Dungeons. I'm like, okay.
So what's that about? Then get a chance to see it.
It's basically what you think it is. It's a third-person, top-down Minecraft game, and you're just it's dungeon crawling. You get loot and all that stuff.
Oh, my daughter will love it.
Yeah, and you can have couch co-op and all that.
Like you said, my daughter will love it.
A-okay by me, because I'm like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll be portable for the Switch and all this stuff.
Yeah, most likely. Because they're doing some cool stuff with that, with crossplay and all that. All right, what we got here? Fallen Order, yeah, we talked about that, which is, yes, that looks pretty cool. Battletoads is coming back.
Yes.
Baby.
And now the GameStop calls will keep on coming.
Oh my god.
Like, do you have the new Battletoads game in?
And they'll be like, yes, we do. All right, now stop calling.
We'll be like, yes, do you want to pre-order it?
No. And they're like, I didn't think I would get this far. I like the art style. It's very reminiscent of a Flash game, but I like 2D hand-drawn stuff. Also, the game before that, which was Spiritfarer, which I'm like, that looks really nice. I like a 2D art style, all things hand-drawn, but that's just me. After that, there's the Psychonauts. Okay, so now Xbox owns Double Fine.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they bought
the studios. Good or bad, I feel like it's better for them because, they're
Double Fine was pretty much been like, teetering like, we just hang around. Yeah. And people, they was looking for a company to
help them
give them money.
Yeah, and then Microsoft will do it. Now it's like, it's for sure Psychonauts 2 is coming out because I'm pretty sure they didn't have the funding or whatever.
Yeah.
For that one, and then you get all the other ones too, like the first Psychonauts, which I still look at my original Xbox, list. I'm like, oh yeah, I have that downloaded. All right, moving on. I don't think I can play that game because it's too involving and all that.
I think you could.
Brutal Legend and all that stuff, but hey, that's cool.
Dragon Ball Z RPG.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's just a few things. It still looks like in the same way as Fighters looks.
Fighters look, or the let's see, Xenoverse.
No, it's more like it looks 2D, but you can tell it's 3D.
Oh, okay.
Type of art style.
So
they didn't have much about it. They're just saying.
Do you just play as regular characters, or you play like a character yourself?
I think you play Goku. I'm pretty sure you do. Okay. But again, I don't know because they just had a basic Vegeta's like, take him down, Goku. He's talking about Frieza.
So pretty sure probably the whole arc of these different Saiyan series, Saiyan Saga.
So I'm just like, okay then.
Also, a game that I used to play back in the day.
That's so weird,
but not online though, but like single player on the Singy on the freaking Sega Saturn, not Sega Saturn, on the Sega Dreamcast. Phantasy Star Online.
That's so weird. You told me like, oh yeah, I only played offline. I'm like, really? The whole game was supposed to be about online.
Well, here comes the end. I had the Dreamcast version, and I then was not, and Dreamcast was only you use the dialed up, and I did not want to charge my. I did not want to, and that was like 2001, 2002.
Yeah,
I think
back when the internet wasn't existing.
Yeah, back internet was there, but just like I think I didn't want to like mess up, and plus trying to get the phone cord was like it's in the living room, and my room was next to the living room, but like it had to have like a long ass. I did not want to do that. No, did not want to mess up my mom's bills.
But yeah, I was looking at it, and I'm just like, is this Phantasy Star? And then I'm like, oh, it is.
It is.
That was right.
It's like okay.
No, the story I bring that now is because I used my good old friend from high school, Ron. I used to go to his house almost like every weekend, and then he'd just be playing Phantasy Star Online on the original Xbox, like
nonstop.
Yeah, I'd just be there, just watching him. I'd be on his laptop or whatever. So it just brings me back. I even texted him that night, which is like, oh yeah, Phantasy Star's coming back.
And
he's like, oh wow, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be only for Xbox though. And he's like, man, I'm gonna have to get the Xbox. That's up there with one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I was like, that's cool, because you know why? Because it's free.
And my like Ty, Mike, and them used to play Phantasy Star Online. And they used to play like Coach Co-op as well too. So they have like import their characters.
That's so
and
weird
stuff.
to me. Like it's back again
on the fucking GameCube.
Wow.
So yeah, they was knee deep. They some OGs of Phantasy Star Online.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming back. I'm like, very nice. I like that. Again, also they were talking about Gears of War 5.
He was just like, sure, whatever.
There's also Forza Horizon Lego,
which is like that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I was like, they're going in a weird direction now. Huh?
Yeah, just like you thought will be another Forza game. You're right, but Lego edition, which just be like, not sure how I feel about that, but I'm downloading it right now.
There's also Flight Simulator,
which is so funny.
Yeah,
that's such a Microsoft move.
That is. I'm like, no one expected that.
And no one expected that. Right like, now. Okay, sure.
And it looks nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, this looks like a actual fucking real world.
It's just like, okay,
yeah.
PC. Cool. Yes. Okay. Fine.
All right. Now we're going into Halo Infinite. So they showed a trailer for Halo Infinite, and that's going to be the launch title for the Scarlet. So I'm just like, oh man, remember Halo?
Remember
Halo? I said that, like, remember Halo?
Remember Halo? Yeah, it's back. I guess.
Are you ready to play Halo Reach?
Like, okay, maybe.
Was that the one with Master Chef? Okay,
yeah, cool. Master Chef, Ferrari. So yes.
All right, cool. I like that. All right. So yeah, all in all, Microsoft E3, I thought, also they were going to do a new controller. Yes. The new Pro. With so many...
new Elite?
The new Elite. So, cool? That's what I say. Like,
sure.
They don't show the price for that one.
No,
so
of course not.
I don't even know what's going to be, how it's going to be, but... if I were to get one, I'd probably get that one. But I won't, not going to drop that kind of money on an Elite, you know.
Yeah.
You still have your old Pro controller?
My old Elite controller?
Elite controller?
Yeah.
I do. Is it still working or?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
I think it still work. I think there's something weird with one of the buttons. I think it still functions.
Okay. Yeah, because then you can like have settings for 3 different profiles. So you're like, this, I want to play, super sensitive on whatever this game is, Apex Legends. You press the button, it's like, now you're in mode 2, which is, not so sensitive inside playing racing games or whatever. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. You still can apparently play with, keyboard and mouse on some games, but not all.
No, fam. Just
I don't know. But yeah, Microsoft. It did all right. It did what it was gonna do.
It did. The boy did all right.
Also, if you were to get Game Pass, he had like all these extra games now available, like Metro Exodus, which came out like last year.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, which I'm like, damn, shouldn't have bought Hollow Knight.
You're but god damn it.
Yeah, and I don't even like, Guacamelee 2. I'm like, what, really? God, I just bought that last month too. I was like, this is bull.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
But I'm like, whatever, man. You guys do what you gotta do. That's why I've told before, like, why even buy games if it's gonna come on the Game Pass?
Exactly.
I know some games won't come on there, like, eventually, but Also, this will probably be the first time I'll ever play an NHL game.
Oh yeah, the NHL 19 is on gold right now, which I need to go to somewhere to buy my gold stuff.
Oh, you're out of gold already?
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm telling you, you got to do Bing. I haven't paid for gold in like 2 years.
I just not. I can't micromanage that.
Well, you're just throwing gold out the window.
Yes.
That's a good joke. Mm-hmm. Take that in the bank and store it.
Oh, like gold.
Wow, really going back that. Yeah, so that was cool. So here we go. Next one after that was the Bethesda one.
Yes.
And
it was apologies.
There was only one game in there where I was looking for. I'm like, please talk about this game. Okay, you did, cool. So yeah, it was a lot of apologies, like, because that crowd was like fucking hyped for anything. Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, everyone, Elder Scrolls Blaze, and people are like, yeah. I'm like, dudes, calm down. Mm-hmm. It's just an Elder Scrolls on the mobile one. Oh, okay, sure. Then they talk about Fallout 76 and the future of that, and they're like, then Todd Howard comes out and he's like, all right, we know that it started off pretty rocky, and then they were like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah, it did.
Man, don't applaud for that.
Mm-hmm. Like, what you guys doing?
And they were like, but now it's one of the best communities of all time.
Like no, according to who?
You guys, maybe, yeah. So they're gonna get a Fallout Nuclear Winter Battle Royale, as if it needed it. And I'm like, oh, that's right, Battle Royale's still a thing. And that's why my eyes rolled back to my skull. I'm like, oh, this wasn't needed. So they kept showing like, oh yeah, now you get a free trial from today until the 16th of Fallout 76. I'm like, no thanks.
Like, nah, bro.
If they made it free to play, then sure, I'll try it once, but I don't think I'll do that. If they fixed it, yeah, that too.
They need to fix all.
Yeah, exactly. Youngblood, which looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfenstein. They've always go with Wolfenstein games. And I recently finished part 2 since it was on the Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good game. Takes me back. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I remember playing part 1 and being frustrated because, there's no regenerating health or anything like that. You have to get all the health packs and all that stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, cool game though. That's also co-op now. So we play 2 people. Let's see. And then the other hero of E3, which was the girl that introduced Ghostwire. I'll see what her name is right now.
I mean, it's something with an I, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
What people compare her to, if Hideo Kojima with the crown. That's her.
Yeah, Ikumi Nakamura.
She
the best because she's so cool. I started following her. I'm like, well, so she helped design Bayonetta, and I have it on here.
Okay, he's researching away.
Yeah.
So she designed Bayonetta.
She designed Bayonetta and Okami.
Okay.
So she's done a lot of work.
Okay.
And she goes out there and she's like, oh wow, there's so many people. And he's like, I'll do my best to speak in English. And I'm like, everyone's already like, yeah. And then like, as I'm scrolling through Twitter, people are blowing up like, oh, she's great. And then you follow her on her own Twitter, and then she's doing her own stuff. So many people did a fan art of her and everything. And
yeah, the fandom is out there now.
And then people are like, and then she said like, this is my treasures. I'm keeping this. I'm like, so cool. It's too pure for that, for Bethesda E3 to come out. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know, but Ghostwire Tokyo, I was like, okay, at least you got a new, IP under your belt. I was like, cool. I'll see what that's like. And people were like, just buy it for her. I'm like, okay, I will. But yeah, they did that, and then Deathloop, which is the one people that made Dishonored, which is like
new IP as well too. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
or something.
Also 12 minutes. I forgot there was 2 games about time loops inside E3. 12 minutes was that one that looked like a movie. It was made by Annapurna, so I was like, oh, that's weird. But Deathloop is the one people that made Dishonored, and they, it's like these 2 people that like apparently kill each other every time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
I see.
I see what that's all about. Then I was waiting for Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Coming out, I think this September or something like that.
I think it's September or October.
But that was the one that everyone was waiting for. Their shit. Yeah, because I was like, oh shit. The funny thing is, they showed it like 7 times. I mean, not 7 times, but like 4 times. They're like, here it is, and they show the tiny little intro to Doom Eternal. Then they're like, okay, yeah, they're talking about it. Then it goes back into game, even bigger trailer of it. Mm-hmm. Then they go back, start talking, and they do like a gameplay section. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? You showed it like 3 times already, and then they go back to the people talking about it. Then they go into the multiplayer. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's multiplayer aspect.
Is that really needed to go back to that game 4 times?
Yes.
But I'm very happy for that one because Doom 2016 was
your bread and butter.
Yes, that was a good one. Even though most people are like, oh, Doom really back into you bring it back, but they were like, you know what? It's supposed to show you that. God damn it, they were the ones.
You're right about Doom. You're right. Doom was good. Doom was good.
They also brought back Commander Keen,
which is a mobile game.
I know. I'm like,
which is not even. It's something dumb.
I'm like, sure.
Like, what? Like, why you bring this old licenses back? No one claimed they want Commander Keen.
Yeah, that's what
no one be like, yeah, Commander Keen, this was up, and no one had to deal with Commander Keen. Had to deal with his kids.
Yeah, I'm like.
And why the title's name Commander Keen? Who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out when it comes out on mobile. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, Square Enix.
Watch Dogs.
Ubisoft. Uh-huh. They only had like a couple things in there. And
Watch Dogs 3. Legion.
So I was like...
we are here, Shepard. We are in Legion.
You can play as an old lady. That's what I saw. I was like... It's based on like, oh, now it's, you can play a whole bunch of rave people because like if one of them dies you have to play like someone else within the Watch Dogs Legion, and you play an old lady. I'm like, that's kind of cool, but what the fuck?
Okay.
That's a different direction, I'll tell you that right now.
Uh-huh. You love the Watch Dogs series. What are your thoughts on it?
Watch Dogs, what part 1, the first trailer was fucking amazing. That was it.
The first part, like the first gameplay trailer was awesome, and then when you play the game, it's like this is not what it is. This is not what it is.
Fucking lied to me.
Like you lied to me. Y'all supposed to be based on Chicago. This look like a half of Chicago. Yeah, exactly. I am upset as a Chicagoan.
Yeah.
That I'm like That's one of the few games that I did not want to complete that game because I was so upset. Be like, this game is not. I'm supposed to be proud.
Like a damn fiddle.
Yeah, like Navy Pier, it's just shell of itself.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then like
downtown Chicago,
it's just a loop in itself. Yeah. And then you like, West Side, a couple blocks. Wrigleyville, it's like 2 blocks, 1.
Yeah.
I was like, this is...
Driver did it better.
I know, Driver did this shit better. And they just focused on Lake. Like, Cruising USA. Drive, Cruising USA did it better, and they just focused on Michigan Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Fuck out of here.
Watch Dogs 2 I thought was way more fun, but it was too wacky for its own taste. Because it was like going between like, oh yeah, stop the government. But here's some weird wacky stuff too. Mm-hmm. I'm like... Sure.
So it's like trying to be like Saints Row?
What, part 2?
Yeah.
It kind of was. But it had more stuff like actual technologies. Because you only had your phone in like Watch Dogs 1. Yeah. And 2 you had like, oh, I got a drone and I got a tiny little RC car. I'm like, cool. That's all I say about that. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, Legion, it looks alright. I don't know what else to say about it. Then they bring out their Just Dance.
Just Pants.
It's still coming out for the Wii, baby.
Yeah, which everybody's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, what the fuck?
The Wii? It's gonna come out one more game?
Yeah. For some reason, that's one of the only few games that's like sell really well on like at least the Wii, because they was supposed to come out for the Wii U and it's not even on their one. Kind of for the Stadia. Mm-hmm. Whenever Google releases that thing, I'm like, sure. Anyways, but Just Dance, I was like, okay, Just Dance, yeah. Cool. They always do that thing where they're like, oh, here's we're gonna interrupt E3 now for just a bunch of dancing, and there it is. Weirdly enough, there's no Assassin's Creed in this presentation.
Will you pose like this?
For what?
Like any type of picture like that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, awesome.
Why are we gonna do that over at?
I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Who knows at this point?
Mm-hmm. Continue on.
What was I gonna say? What else happened in that E3? Because that's the only one I wrote down. Because like I think about now, there's not much that happened in the Ubisoft one.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, the Mythic Quest, the guys who made It's Always Sunny is gonna make a show. I'm like, what? Huh? Seriously?
Sure.
It doesn't look good, and it's all gonna be on Apple TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, put it on a platform that almost no one watches. I mean, that's just me though. I honestly don't see anyone like, oh yeah, did you see that? Watch that Apple TV show? I'm like, no, I watch Netflix like a regular human being. Yeah, there wasn't that much inside Ubisoft. I was like, okay, sure, we'll go with that one right there. Then we go to Square Enix, which was the Final Fantasy VII reveal.
No, yeah, that reveal.
Remake.
Yeah. Remake.
Coming out with an actual release date now. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that one or?
I see it, and the only thing I have to say is just like, cool. It looks awesome, but
it looks like a third person action game.
It's what's the game? It's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
They took the formula for it. So pretty much after Final Fantasy 13, all Final Fantasy games became more like pretty much third person action turn based things like Kingdom Hearts gameplay. So like even even the recent Final Fantasy was more like not turn based at all. Oh, so it's more like free form.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like 12, like Final Fantasy 12, they kind of play around with it, but it was still turn based at the moment. And then like, Kingdom Hearts was like, oh yeah, you can still attack because it's free form third person adventure. Mm-hmm. And that's why since the Final Fantasy like 7 it's gonna be like that, but it's not gonna be the full game because it's still gonna be released the episodes, I believe.
Is that what they said it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be like episode 1, episode 2, 3.
Damn.
Because it's not gonna be like, because the original Final Fantasy game was 3 fucking discs.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And you have to go with like storytelling beats. Is this a retelling of it, or like a retelling of it, like Resident Evil 2? Because Resident Evil 2 was just a retelling of like part 2. It just they changed some stuff around, which was like, okay, you could change some stuff around in Final Fantasy 7, but then it's like, okay, so what stuff you guys gonna cut out? Because Final Fantasy 7 it's just strictly JRPG. I have the game for the Switch, so it's a JRPG. Then like for first in, first out, just straight up JRPG. Like how much also if you want to get recurring characters, like for example, if I want to get like not Tifa, like Vincent or Yuffie, is that gonna cost extra for like, oh yeah, this is the $6 mission to get Yuffie,
wow.
or this and that, or like her content. Oh, when she stole your material, you have to go ahead and get it back. You have to go like that's an extra mission for it. Or for Vincent, you have to go to this house to pretty much unlock Vincent for it. You have to enter the certain like thing XYZ. Or for the final episode, you have to save Aerith. Or is this a retelling? Like, you actually save Aerith, not like get Aerith killed. It's just all this other shit. Be like, what the fuck? Or what if Aerith was still in your party?
Yeah, they focused that on Final Fantasy 7 a lot during that thing.
Yeah, because that's their bread and butter. That's their like, okay,
that's their
we've been teasing this game for fucking forever.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like
since the PlayStation 3, that demo engine came out. Everybody been wanting a remake of Final Fantasy 7 since the PS3 era.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And now for PlayStation 4 or 5, whenever the site come out, which I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna come out on 5 because it probably look best on 5.
Yeah,
it's going to be like, I'm pretty sure it go sell like gangbusters. Mm-hmm. But one game I'm excited about is the remaster of Final Fantasy 8.
That's kind of weird to me because, like, wow, 8? Really?
Yes.
I thing is, I don't hear people talk about 8 as much.
Because 8 is the bastardized child that no one likes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, 8 is the child that pretty much, like, Final Fantasy 8 suck ass. 8 was the one game that pretty much, the system was broken as shit. Because, you can pretty much, like, stick to a certain level, but as long as you got the magic and you draw magic from like different enemies, then the game became more broken, and then like you become really fucking overpowered, and then the main character is dumb as shit. Not dumb as shit. It's like emo as fuck. He's like, well, whatever. I'm just here because this is stupid. And then realized the story was like, oh, we was all orphans. But then we started using these guardians, these Aeons. Is Aeons? Yeah, no, these guardians. They was taking on. They just take pieces of our memory. So every time we use it, we lose pieces of our memory. Should we keep using our Aeons? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. And they have a sorceress. So in the beginning of the game, you think, okay, this Eden is the main bad guy of the game. No, it's this bad guy, Ultimacia. No, it's this other bad guy. It's the sorceress. No, it's this ultimate sorcerer from the future who hangs out in space, and her body's up there, and she's the one who controlling everything. She's the main bad guy. Okay. And be like, this is so a convoluted story as hell. And then, they have flashbacks upon flashbacks about, oh, the main character's father, but you don't know he's the main character's father until you realize that, oh, I think you are my son, quote unquote. And they never touch base on that at all. They say, yep, me and you are related. I am your father. That's it. And like, what? Really? That's it? No. And like, yep, that's all. Your mother died, tragically because she had like body issues after you was born. That's it though.
No, they're at the end.
The end. Whatever.
Yeah, part 8 remastered.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Final Fantasy
7
is
remastered. Remake.
Yeah. Well, there's a remaster of 7.
Yeah.
That's and there's gonna be a remaster of 8.
So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not a Final Fantasy person, but I'm like, cool that you're getting that one because no one talks about that one. Anyway, so yeah, now we're talking about Nintendo, and they don't. From it looks like they don't fully support, the 3DS or the Wii U anymore. So it's like, why am I watching this one then? I just like it for the hype.
It's just more they buried that system this year.
Yeah.
They buried. They said if you don't get a Switch, don't talk to us.
Yeah, exactly. It's only Switch people out there. I watched it because they did this one where it's like, oh, we're streaming it live from the Nintendo in New York. And I was like, I'll watch this version instead. That crowd was fucking hyped for no reason. Like, holy crap. Yep. Almost everything, they were like, yeah, alright. I'm like, well, I like this a lot better than watching it just normally, for the most part. Anyways, No More Heroes 3. Remember when Part 2 came out on the PlayStation 3, which is weird to me. Yep. But Part 1 was strictly a Wii 1.
Part 1, Part 2 as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, strictly it was Wii game. And Part 3 now is confirmed. And I'm like, that's cool. Yeah. That's what I gotta say about it.
That's cool. Yeah.
I was hoping it'll be on other things, too.
Nope.
I know they're not.
Too bad.
Anyways. After that, we have the new Animal Crossing.
Yep, people love Animal Crossing.
I do like Animal Crossing. More on the go than I do. Well, now technically it is on the go.
Yep.
I thought it was like, oh yeah, that's right. It's on the Switch, so you can technically take it to go. Also, they're gonna have Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Yeah. Don't forget. Switch. Also, they have Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1. And Resident Evil 4 on the Switch as well right now.
So they're getting to the point where
they go get 5 and 6 and probably 7.
7 would be cool. Yeah. If they're gonna plan to do that weird VR thing I hear about on the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is if it happens, like, that's cool.
But it's just so weird because the Switch controllers are very strange to play those games, play third person action games.
Well, they have like 3 separate controllers that you can play with on the Switch.
Yeah, but tell me, you play as the standard
Joy-Cons.
Yeah, that's good luck.
I know. Some things work in that, other things don't. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. Animal Crossing is the same thing. People like it. I'm like, good for you. You like that, but it's cool for me for like the first month I play that game. After that, it's kind of like, let's just fast forward to where months happen. Like, oh, let's go to where Christmas happens when they give you, cool presents and all that, and the seasons change and all that. Things need to happen in that game, otherwise you're just kind of playing a watered down version of The Sims.
Animal Crossing is the game that is you play. I saw a Let's Player who did do a Let's Play of Animal Crossing every day.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like an everyday thing. They did like Let's Play Animal Crossing, which is one of those games like I'm not sure if that's a game that you want to do like a Let's Play, like a daily series on that.
Yeah, exactly right. That's again, it's kind of repeats itself for a while. I know it's all about like all that. So I was like, yeah,
okay, like cool, awesome.
Oh, we didn't talk about the Avengers.
Well, let's talk about the
Avengers game.
Okay, Avengers game came out
for Crystal
Dynamics, the people who made Tomb Raider. What you want me say about Avengers? It looks promising.
Yeah.
But it looks like the better version of Ultimate Alliance. And Ultimate Alliance came out like 13, 15 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the voice acting, they have great voice actors there. Have, your boys.
Nolan North.
Nolan North and
Troy Baker and Laura Bailey.
Yeah. They got some powerhouses there, but the gameplay just looks so meh.
Yeah. Also, why do they have to they kind of make them a little bit look like, the movie.
No, they kind of look like it and kind of not.
Yeah.
They got the costumes.
If they had this is just, it's not them, but they try to make it look like them. I'd be okay with that. But no, they try to make it like a weird offshoot version of the Avengers.
And it's just like, no, like
if you're gonna do it like your own style.
Yeah, do your own style. At least do it like comic book or get with Marvel with the comic books. But they just look so like, I look very robotic. I have no facial expressions. It seemed like they did not do a good job with like the facial expressions. Mm-hmm. I hope the game not come out this year. I hope takes at least good 2 years or so, because like Crystal Dynamics, you guys good doing facial expressions. I played fucking Tomb Raider. I did Let's Play on Tomb Raider on both of the Tomb Raider games. Y'all good doing fucking facial expressions.
So that part 3, Shadow.
Yeah, well.
That's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I got it for Game Pass, so don't worry about it. But I'm just like, this just don't look good as facial expression all. This look very bad. This look very 360 like. No. What the hell?
Yeah. Anyways, next thing we're talking about right now, Luigi's Mansion 3. If you're a fan of the Luigi Mansion games, it's coming out again. People like that series apparently.
It does. It does gangbusters apparently.
Contra coming out. Hardcore.
Wow.
Guncore, I think this one's called, but I remember playing Hardcore. But they're gonna have the collection of that one. So they have Contra 1, 2, Super Contra 3, Alien Wars, Contra 4, Contra Hardcore,
Super Hardcore, Super C.
Yeah, Super C, and yeah,
it's the Castlevania collection.
It's basically the Castlevania collection, but they have a new version which is in third person. I'm like, that doesn't look right.
That's why Konami don't make games anymore. Also, for the people, Smash Brothers news.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Banjo
Kazooie
is out now. It's not out now, but he's gonna be featuring
in the fall.
And people are like, "Oh my god, Banjo's back!"
People went fucking nuts.
That's awesome. Blah blah blah. Is that mean there's a new Banjo game out? I was like,
no. If Microsoft allows it, then yes.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they will, because they a game of service.
Yeah,
and they'd be like, you can get Banjo on your Switch if you pay us.
Yeah,
Nintendo would do it.
People were going nuts. They were just like, "Oh my fucking god! Finally, Banjo's back," and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's cool he's back, but in Smash
Brothers,
because that was the thing. Like people, this one's like one that people wanted for a long time, ever since the original one on the Super Smash Brothers.
No, because Smash Brothers came out beginning before Banjo came out.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay, well, since Melee then.
Yeah, but then Microsoft bought during that time.
Yeah, yes.
No. So they've been one of those fan requested things, and since Nintendo is all about like,
Nintendo and Microsoft.
Sakurai like, yeah, I go sell my soul, selling his soul for all these licenses.
Yeah.
So yeah, you finally got your Banjo on your thing. Now let the boy sleep. He had to now try and get another Another, not a single player, a Kirby game that's not gonna sell that well.
Oh wow.
There's
also the one that I thought looked cool, the direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. Meaning if it's Breath of the Wild 2, I don't know, or it's gonna be called like Legend of Zelda something else.
Is it? I thought it would be DLC though.
If it's DLC, that's a really long time for DLC.
Yeah, because don't forget they did a season for it. A season pass for a DLC for that game.
Well, they say direct sequel, so it's kind of confusing. It's like it could, for all we know, it could be just a DLC because they didn't change the engine or anything that much for it.
Yeah,
it's looks like the exact same game, but
it could be the game of the year edition. Be like, that game came out 3 years ago. What the fuck, Nintendo? Boo! Also, you're supposed to have that news Link. Oh
yeah, Link's Sexual Awakening.
Come out soon. Boo! And all the other games and stuff.
Game looks fun. I never played Link's Awakening, but
also a game that's come out in 2020 is Persona 5 Royale.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is pretty much, I think it's the Game of the Year edition. Which you add new features, which is kind of like, god damn it. So I guess add to complete the Persona game, then play Royale, or is it just DLC? Which it doesn't seem like it would be DLC because it's coming out 2020. So it's just pretty much just a whole new game, which is like, okay,
they got you, guys.
I see. You guys always do this, Atlas. But game respect game.
There's also Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, which you get a new DLC.
Yeah,
for 2.
That's so weird to me. I'm like, wow, you released the DLC for a game 7 years ago.
Yeah,
that's for free. Yes, it's granted, it's kind of cool.
And then you get like the people who was in Tales of Borderlands.
Yeah.
In this DLC.
I was like, that's so cool. You know why? Because I fucking love those guys. It's a shame we're never gonna see. Oh yeah, I downloaded it.
You played it?
No, I haven't.
Oh. Like I just like Borderlands 2.
We're not gonna see that one ever again. It's Tales from Borderlands.
Yeah, no, you not get all those voice actors.
No. You can get part 1. They have the Game of the Year definitive 4K edition on the Xbox.
For free?
For for first Borderlands, hell no.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have all 3 basically. 1, 2, pre-sequel, and then now part 3, all in one console. And the weird thing to me for that one is one of the voices, Flack, I think FL4K, is Sungwon Pro ZD. He's on YouTube. He's like, he does a bunch of like anime skits or whatever. Yeah. He's pretty big in the whole, like, if you've seen like his 10-second videos of like, oh, what it's like to be, a fan of Kingdom Hearts, and it shows like his whole thing. And he does voice acting. Now he's a voice acting in one of the biggest games. I don't say
you see Borderlands a big game.
I think so. People are hyped for this one. Yeah, I mean,
I think Borderlands. I think maybe like 10 years, like 7-8 years ago. Yes, but Borderlands is like, it's a decent sized game. It's not like the top 10 game, like not top 10 series that like, oh man, this is great. Like fucking, there's some shady practices go around that studio.
Oh, Gearbox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 2K, I think also. It's two different.
No, well, Gearbox, you know about the fucking dude who's in charge of Gearbox and everything else with his.
What do you mean?
What he did, like how he mismanaged the funds and not pay some of the.
I don't pay attention to those things.
Yeah, well, I, as the person who's a 2-bit journalist, and you have to pay attention to certain stuff and watch out business practices of that. You're like, ooh, I don't know. Y'all can check up like different articles on Taku. And like pretty much YouTube videos on that too, because Gearbox also, they said, oh, there's not gonna be no DLC, there's not gonna be no loot boxes, which no pay for all this stuff, and then that's what the person who's in charge of Gearbox said. There's not gonna be all that, no microtransactions, none of that, but no loot boxes, and then they like, oh yeah, there could be like microtransactions in this game.
You're talking about part 3?
Yeah. And that's more like, how you gonna say there's not gonna be all this stuff in y'all game, and then someone's like walk that back like, no, actually they are gonna be microtransactions in the game. So that's when I'm like, I don't, like I said, I don't have faith Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the franchise itself, it's like a good franchise, but it just like y'all waited fucking like 7 to 8 years.
Oh, they sure did.
For a franchise that pretty much was supposed to be like, yo, like 2-3 year window. Cool. Y'all could came out like two years ago. Even when fucking that game was fucking failing, the game they made.
Yes.
Battleborn.
Battleborn.
Yeah, Battleborn. Yeah, Battleborn was a fucking just terrible game. Yes, and y'all wait till after that shit died, and y'all like, oh, that's not gonna be free to play, and it's still not fucking free to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, y'all could did fucking Borderlands came out like that game. Y'all can do another Borderlands game, but y'all wait until like pretty much the Borderlands go come out this year, and people will be like, oh yeah, this gonna be great, and as you know, once people play it, they be like, oh, this is the same fucking shit as part 2.
Oh man, I from what I hear, it's got a bunch of at least more quality of life improvements in there. So I'm just like, oh, I like the fact that they did that.
I had some quality, but will you think you shove $60 playing that game? Buy that game?
A lot of thing is, I know it's better to play with people, and I don't know anyone else that plays that game.
I would not.
That's
if it's 20,
yeah, I
maybe.
Played, for the most part, I played almost all of them single player, anyways. So
but yeah, but I would not shove out 60 though.
I might if I do enough work on the Bing. Anyway, so yes, that's E3 for you. 2019. Was it a good one? It depends. It's weird because it is still weird that like, oh, Sony wasn't there, you know, so. You don't see any cool reveals for like Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm like, I want to see more of that.
Which that probably will come on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, or I mean, I think we got a date also for Last of Us 2.
Maybe.
But it's still cool by me. If you like those games, they had a lot more. I'm more for in the indie part of it, you know, because like, oh, that indie game looks kind of cool. I'll play that one right there. But yeah. Anyways. That's it. Whew, it is kind of hot in here.
Yeah, let's close out then.
Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/the dead pixels of the internet. Like the page, like all your friends do.
Yep. Now your friends do.
We'll give you a shout out. A good one too. Go to our regular site, the dead pixels of the internet.podbean.com.
Yeah.
That's where all the episodes are, including this one, 402. And, wow, think about that. 402, there's 402 episodes? Yep. We got it, man. Go to, also, our YouTube, Dead Pixels Internet. We upload those on almost the same day. And it's just a regular static image and then just a podcast, so it's a lot easier to
listen
to. Go to our Twitter at TDPOTI podcast. Go to mine individually. Guess what? I feel like I'm kind of back into it.
For a minute, then he will disappear again.
Maybe. The same way I was like, I'll be into it just here and there. Not like some other people who do like everything on there. Follow me at Joe Manuel.
Follow me at Broken Hexagram.
Tag your funny memes on there.
Yes.
Go to yours.
The YouTube channel, The Secure Trio Chicago. Subscribe to there. We upload videos. Yeah.
Currently playing Undercooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one game we're playing. Anyways, we'll see you all next week. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Tune in.
Until then, this has been Dead Pixels here. Ruin the picture of the
2011.